PayPal, I'll PayPal this and I'll transfer money via that. Most companies these days don't COD because it's just too much hassle for a third-party courier to come in deal with that sort of money.
Right. I mean, it went the way of the dodo, just like checks did.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, governor. Everybody loves hearing you laugh in the background. Everyone loves your laugh. That's okay. They said they hate your drunk laugh, but they love your normal laugh. Oh shit, I'm on my bomber. That's okay. I deserve that.
Not paying attention.
I'm going to A.
Yeah, me too.
That's okay. My bomber needs some love. Oh, Harry! They're gonna think we all sound like this. I don't want spam. Oh my gosh. Yes. She says she's sorry for...
It's okay. I don't take anything personally.
It's actually, in her defense, it's from a very funny skit from this guy. It's from Brock's Dub, right? Sweetie? Yeah. It's from this guy called, YouTube channel called Brock's Dub. And he took the, what was it, the Kate and... It was the last royal wedding that happened. I want to say it's Kate and Albert, but I know that's not who it was.
Okay. William. Kate and William.
Kate and William. And he took the whole thing and it was recorded. And he dubbed it over with tons and tons of different British shows. Except I think it was his voice. It's his voice, but they're from British shows.
Nice.
Or songs. Huh? Not really. I mean, he is making fun of them, but they're actually from things. Like, there's a part of it that's from... It's dubbed over, but he's pretending it's like it's Harry Potter. And then there's a part of it where it's from, like, a... The I don't like spam thing is from, Monty Python.
Uh-huh.
Right. So that's why I said they're actually from things. It's not like he made up, but he kind of chained it all together. It's really funny. So that's what it's from. And what it is.
Some of the best one-liners are from Monty Python.
Right, and what he's not making fun of British people. He's making fun of people from America thinking that people from Britain actually talk like the shows they're on.
Yeah.
Like if you watch really, really, really old Doctor Who, and if that's all you watch, you'd think that everybody actually
everyone talk with a London accent.
Which they don't, even though in Doctor Who they all do. Even you go to an alien planet and they're all still...
Yeah, talk with a London accent.
Yeah, so... And in fact, we're watching Captain America, the new one, and do you know who Robert Redford is? He's been in like a million
espionage movies. Yes, I know who Robert Redford is, yeah.
And that's part of the reason why the movie's so kick-ass, because they wanted to make it really espionage-y, and what better way to do that than to just throw Robert Redford in there?
Yeah.
And there was this part where, I can't remember what he was talking about. He was talking about some country, I can't remember. And he's like, we have terrorists and blah blah blah. Ow! Who was that?
Blind bullet.
It
was my own fault. I was pissing around, not concentrating on my shields, just trying to chase that one guy.
No. And he's like, blah blah blah. It's next to blah blah blah. Do you want me to draw a map for you? And because that's what it's like here. If you go ask any general guy or gal, say, point to where Egypt is. No. Go on a globe. Show me where Somalia is. Show me where Port-au-Prince is. Or show me where. I mean, you can aim pretty much anywhere. Like, show me where anything is on the map besides America, and they won't be able to find it.
Sad world, I'm afraid.
It is. But they hear about this stuff on the news, but to them it's like past Mars, maybe somewhere. I'm like, they think it's like really far away. You know, it doesn't occur to people. I mean, yeah, Australia is really freaking far away, but anything else besides Australia, and you can get to it roughly within 12-ish hours, and they don't realize that. I mean, if I boarded a plane now, I could be to Africa later tomorrow.
Yeah, he could be anywhere in the world within the same day, give or take. If you
almost, yeah.
And if you go back 10 years when you had Concorde, you could be anywhere in the world.
Oh, I know, because they didn't give a shit about anything back then. I mean, they could fly right over the city if they wanted to.
Yeah.
They could
Mach
fuel
2,
it up
over.
and fly it directly. No hops. Just, you know. And even now, I mean, the military has planes that don't land for months at a time because they just air fuel, but if they need to.
Yeah.
Like some of those communication ships don't land for who knows. Basically like freaking, almost like, you know, the Avengers and stuff where they've got the flying aircraft carriers. But people don't realize that. They're like, oh, Africa, like what happens in Africa doesn't matter. I'm like, do you realize almost everything in your computer at some point came from Africa, right? I mean, you wouldn't have anything in your computer right now if it wasn't for
most of the minerals
mine in Africa.
Yeah.
Don't realize that. It's like what happens in the Congo affects the entire planet, because that's where two of the 3 mines in Congo is what most of the stuff from our computers come from. And there's all kinds of weird little things like that. I haven't looked it up in a while, and I know things change, but I was talking to someone the other day about how China keeps buying stuff out and from countries and then immediately replaces it with their own people. They've got highly trained, highly skilled workforce and stuff. It's like, if you think China doesn't matter just because it's really, really far away, you're a freaking idiot.
Yeah, oh, completely. If you think how far they've come in the last 10 years, you give them another 10 years and they are going to be world leaders.
Oh, yeah.
In most things they do.
Oh, yeah. And,
this blind bullet coming for another... Right?
Yeah, I see him this time. But so that's why... Oh, nice.
Just hold on to my missile till it gets within range and then...
I love watching all 3 of my Seekers go at the same time. But anyway, that's why people make fun of... Even Americans make fun of other Americans, because it's hard to believe how just astronomically uneducated and stupid people are.
Once again, once you get an education system that's just about reading books, unless someone gives you that book to read, you're not going to have the thought to go and investigate yourself.
Oh yeah, you just take what every... And that's perfect. The way you worded that's perfect, because everybody immediately takes everything at face value because that's what they're used to doing.
Mm-hmm.
They're used to just being told what to think. And that's why everybody... And I'm sorry I'm going to do this, but I mean, that's why everybody loves the government so damn much.
They've got to be telling you the truth. They're the government. They wouldn't lie to me, would they?
And they'll tell you what to do if anything happens.
Yeah.
Hurricane... There's no way something like Hurricane Katrina could ever actually happen. In real life, right?
Yeah, it makes you think, doesn't it?
Jeez.
It's not just a natural disaster.
And then they blame Bush. It's like, do you realize that that's like a whole entire colossal failure of the whole entire system, right? It's like, you can't...
Yeah. Oh, it was handled so badly, but the actual event wasn't anyone's...
No, I mean, you're talking about like at least 3 different government agencies failing.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a catastrophic failure on so many levels, but not having to ever been put in that position before, it was a fresh run for them. And they got it so spectacularly wrong.
They did. And then we had Sandy, where they that's like basically Katrina 2.0 almost. And they did a lot better job. but it was still really bad.